What's up? This is DC Carson. Thank you for tuning in to my video. If I could get you to like and subscribe to this channel, be much appreciated. So let's jump right into the topic. And today I wanted to talk about a new keyboard I recently got, and it's the Yamaha MODX7. But you can get the 6 or 8 or whatever it is. So here's the thing. The sound on it, you can't beat it, man. It's phenomenal. But I'll tell you, I didn't initially like this keyboard. I didn't like the keys at first. I hated them. It felt like it was not as robust as some of the other keyboards I played. But the more I played this keyboard, the more I like it. Sounds phenomenal. I mean, it's got a great mix of 70s, 80s, 90s sounds, more 80s, 90s sounds, I'm sorry, that are phenomenal, that Yamaha is known for, and some new great sounds, and you can layer it. So it's phenomenal. But the beauty behind the keys, because you know sometimes when you play keys, you want this weighted experience. And I mean, all keyboards these days are not created equal when it comes to the key bed. But the beauty about this one, it does not have necessarily the same touch as the other ones. But I've come to find it is the perfect in-between point, because you've got good synth sounds in here, synth bass, just the brass, like the old school sounds. And when you're playing, and then because of the touch of it, it allows you to play a lot faster. You're not pressing as hard, which I can play. Like I do have my complete controllers, which have that have very good touch and aftertouch and all that. But I actually like playing on the Yamaha MODX because it just allows you to go through the keyboard faster. I never feel like my sound doesn't have a feel to it. I don't feel like I'm disconnected from the keyboards. When I press it, there's an instant connection with that sound, and I'm not going, oh, the key bed is too squishy, it's too light or anything. To me, it's just right for all the sounds that are in there. Now, for you keyboard purists, if you grew up playing, now I did grow up learning how to play piano on an actual piano. Some of you might not like that experience, especially if you're trained. But if you're looking for something that, let's say, especially as a backup keyboard, or let's say a second keyboard to do certain sounds and stuff, it's a no-brainer. The MODX is a good one. Not saying other keyboards aren't. But this one, it's just that perfect mix where I can give the piano sounds a feel, as well as I can give those synth sounds that can fly up and down the keyboard on it. You can do those runs on it. So I'm going to give this keyboard actually an A+, and that's normally hard for me to do, but it is an A+ because it will do what it is that you need it to do. And before people get caught up with the sequence or all that kind of stuff, this keyboard is for you to go, like if I were gigging, I would get it. It's light. It is very proficient. It will do what you need to do. You can switch between sounds pretty quickly. Efficiently, you can set up your favorites. Now, there are a ton of videos out here. You may be saying, well, why don't you have a video you playing it? Hey, there's tons of videos for you to watch people who are far better than me as a keyboard player that are doing it. I'm just going to sit here and tell you why I like it. It's phenomenal. Heck, I'd love to get a montage, and one day I will, but I'm going to tell you, if you're starting out, if you're trying to do something, if you're a worship, if you do worship music, which I've done that, this is a keyboard you'll want to get. If you're doing live sets, you know, you got a small band, phenomenal keyboard, gives you a lot of sounds. If you are a cover band or you're doing period bands, let's say you do 90s stuff, 2000s, even 80s, this is a great keyboard for you. So with all that said, let's get a conversation going in the comments. This is DC Carson signing out.